feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are this spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see what these messages are that spirit has here for you on today. Thank you, spirit. Alright, what are the messages for feminine? We have, I've always been afraid of this love. Okay. I know one day we will find our way back to each other. Here's for feminine. You're so beautiful inside and out. Okay, I love this card. You're so beautiful inside and out, feminine. Don't you ever forget it, love. I feel tired of hiding my true feelings from you. Alright, so we're talking about twins and separation. Physical separation, right? Never really apart. It says, I would like to give this another chance. Okay, so the person wants to work on things. They don't want to leave things as is. If you're not speaking, they don't want to leave it like that. Okay, you haven't been dealing with each other for some time. Maybe you haven't spoken to them for some time. Okay, but they want to try again. You're always on this person's mind, forever in their hearts. No one will ever compare to you. Okay, what is this? I feel something here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I feel this. No. Okay, your warmth radiates through your soul. All right, your warmth radiates through your soul, feminine. You're so beautiful inside and out. We have fear and soulmate. Yeah, that's what it is. It says, I've always been afraid of this love. Your soulmate here. Twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives. Afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. So because of the feelings they had, they were very suspicious. Okay. They could have met you while they were at a very interesting place in life. They could have been going through a breakup or separation from someone, or going through a lot of back and forth. You know, one of those on again, off again type of things. Okay, let us see. We have reconciliation. Yeah, they definitely would like to give this another chance. Okay, that's what they said. I would like to give this another chance. Reunion, second chance, back together. I miss you. All right. Friends. Okay, you might have the same friends or similar acquaintances. All right. You might frequent a lot of the same places or something. They want to gain or regain your trust. Let you know that they're here for your, you know, for you in any way that you need. They want to support you. They want to display loyalty. We have regret. All right. So regret says mistake, guilt, wrong choice, apology. All right. So, again, if they went in a different direction, they feel a way about that. Whatever caused distance to come in between the two of you, because we have distance, boundaries, far apart and get away. All right. Mistake, guilt, wrong choice, apology. They don't feel like they did the right thing here. Okay. We'll see, because you're so beautiful inside and out. Whatever they did, you know, they want to apologize for that. We have mystery. Yeah. They've been keeping their feelings a secret. Everything's been confusing for you as far as, do they care? Do they not? Do they want me as a friend? Is it more? What is this? Okay. And you're like, how old are we? I'm not about to say, what are we doing? What is this? You know, it should be clear. So they regret not having made it clear for you. All right. That's what it is here. They're spying on your social media accounts. If you have any online dating apps or anything like that, they're up there too. They done found you up there. Okay. This person is finding every way that they can to stay connected to you. It says networking. All right. Any way that they can to stay connected to you. And if y'all didn't have the same group of friends, they may be trying to get to know people that you know so that the two of you can cross paths at some point. They're doing that on purpose, okay, though. So it's not like, oh, you know this person? Yeah, I met them this place, and it's like a coincidence. No, they're doing it intentionally so that the two of you can end up in the same place at the same time, or you actually have the same group of friends or similar acquaintances. Again, you know, like, you know, y'all share acquaintances or y'all share friends. You know, they hang out with you, they hang out with them. Maybe there's people that brought y'all together to, you know, take it however it resonates for you and your person. Several different things coming out all at once. And then we have music. So when it says, I would like to give this another chance, reconciliation, now we have unfinished business. It's not over, okay? Some of you feel like you've been getting a lot of signs through music, certain songs that this person is thinking of you. There might be certain songs they're hearing that are making them think of, you know, you. Okay? They're like, oh, this lyric makes me think of feminine, you know? Something about your smile stands out to this person. They really like your smile. Okay, but you have incoming communication from them. Communication, news, phone call, direct message. Surrender, letting go, release, giving up, and patience. All right? They surrender to this magnetic attraction. They find you to be irresistible. They're soulmates. Twin flame, soul contracts, soul connections, past lives. Let's get deeper. Deeper. Yeah, carrying around these feelings, not saying nothing about it, not doing anything. It's getting really heavy. Okay. This all the Ten of Wands. It's getting really heavy. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a lot of thinking. When I say they miss you, I mean they miss you. Okay. We have the Sun card and the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity. So they feel like you're this light in their life. And they want to be that for you. You know, you're Two of Cups. They want to be whatever you need. Okay? They feel like you do something for them that other people just don't do. Remember, no one will ever compare to you. That's what they say. Alright? They want to reciprocate that energy that you give them, the way you make them feel. Now, with this Two of Wands, again, they could have had to choose between two people or go on two paths. They just feel like they went the wrong one. It's never a right or wrong decision. Every decision that we make is teaching us something. We're going to learn something from it. Okay? Regardless of if it turns out good or not so great. You learn something from it. Now, with the Star card here, this is like divine guidance, divine protection. They may feel like they're trying to forgive themselves right now, or like they're wanting your forgiveness. Possibly both. All right, and we have this Tower. Let's see. They're probably saying to themselves that you'll never forgive them, but they'll never know that if they don't apologize. And a lot of you probably already have. Okay, it's not something you want to walk around carrying, because then you'll be energetically heavy yourself, right? So with the Two of Swords, again, being of two minds, you know, with the Two of Wands here and the Two of Swords, this person cares a lot about stability. So if they were on again, off again with someone, it was more, how do I put it? It was like easier to do what was familiar and stay inside of that comfort zone than it was to step outside of it. Even though the connection with you felt really good, it was still very scary because, well, nothing is guaranteed. Remember the suspicion energy. Right? Like they were fearful, but it was nothing to be afraid of. Right? But they didn't know that. So they were just going with what they knew. Okay? This is why I say people shouldn't be so hard on themselves, because I saw this video, right? It was like people see the decisions that you make, right? They see that part, but they don't know the choices you had. They don't know what your options were. In this case, the person is thinking about the decision that they made and the fact that, you know, these are the choices that I had, but this is what I chose. You know, so they're being hard on themselves. However, they were afraid. This is why they say, you know, if you're scared, do it anyway, right? However, It's like this person really just didn't know. That's the Two of Swords, and they really did not know, y'all. Because if I'm scared, do it anyway. Yes, but what if I feel something scary, do it anyway, and then it's like, oh dang, that was a feeling that I ignored and should have listened to. Overall, they had to learn how to trust their intuition, period. Because then they won't have that confused energy there. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of distortion, unknown, enigma, illusion, confusing. Yeah, very, very much so. That's why Blue is like, yeah, it was this, yeah, it was that, yeah, because that's how, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my best to interpret their energy, right? But that's just how it is. It's just like, yes, I'm aware this is a decision I made. I'm being hard on myself about it. These were the choices. However, I feel like the person is really upset with themselves because they feel like one was the better choice. Was one the better choice or was one the easier choice? Right? So that's what they're realizing. One was the easier choice, not necessarily the better choice, right? So, oh, poor masculine here. So now we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is the energy they're in. If this person plays any instruments, I feel like they're just sitting around playing their instruments, possibly creating music for you or about y'all's situation. They may even write you a song and then send it to you, all right, or something like that. But I feel like if this person is an artist or creative in any way, they're trying to find a way to express what it is that they're feeling through their art. Okay? So yeah, this person knows that there was some form of betrayal or disappointment here. Like they just completely went in a different direction. Some of you could have already given this person a second chance. So that's why they say another chance, because that might not actually be the second. It could be the third or the fourth. And maybe you don't have the third or the fourth in you, right? So let's see. We have this Emperor coming in, offering commitment or saying that's what they want. Okay, with this divine feminine energy. Let's see here. I just saw the Emperor and the Hierophant. We got the Ten of Wands. And want to flip itself in reverse. Yeah, the only way they can put down that burden is if they come towards you and speak their peace. Okay. Yeah, Six of Swords about this distance. They don't like it, beloved. Three of Pentacles, they would much rather come together, work as a team, be on one page. We have the Page of Coins. Speaking of page. Page of Coins is like, again, plant a new seed or fresh starts. Because these memories don't leave their mind. Knight of Wands. Okay, a lot of passionate memories here too for someone. Nine of Wands. And you have this guard up with them. They can't get through to you. This could be a very, I don't want to say cold, but they could be someone that is reserved. Ooh. Very reserved, okay? Very chill. But they're watching you. There's a message coming. This person's about to make an offer. All right, they have an offer they want to make. Okay. The Five of Cups. Yeah, see, that's the regret over the path that they chose. Okay, they could have listened to friends. Okay, friends could have got them with someone that was around them if that wasn't y'all. Like if that was not you and them, then that was this other person. Got with them because of friends and what people wanted them to do, but now it's like they have to put all this work in to show to you, to prove to you that this is what they want. We have the Page of Swords. And when I tell you this person has been keeping their eye on you this whole time, all right, some of you have just been letting the wheel spin forward because you're not at a standstill or anything, right? That would not allow for progression to happen in your connection with the person either. So obviously, right, you can't just stand there twiddling your thumbs. You're moving on with life and they're watching you do it. And as you do it, they feel stuck in this devil energy, okay, or with the devil person, whichever way you want to take it, okay? So, I just saw the Tower pop up. I don't know if you guys saw that. Alright, let us see. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, that's what they've been hiding. How much their heart truly desires you. That's why it says, I feel tired of hiding my true feelings from you. That their heart truly desires you here. Alright. That's what that is. Okay, more on the Seven of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. It's like to build with you. This is commitment. The Star. Yeah, this person really does feel like this is a fated connection between the two of you. All right, the Five of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. All right, we got the Magician. Yeah, so it's like they don't want to stay in this energy of I lost this person or think of it that way at all. They would much rather manifest a new beginning. Okay. They're very drawn to you. We already saw that. Irresistible. They love you a lot. King of Cups. Okay. We have this Eight of Pentacles, and they're willing to put the work in to have a successful relationship. So it's like they just want to waste your time here. This person is serious. You got the Nine of Wands here and it flipped itself in reverse. They want you to put the guard down. But the reason you put it up in the first place is because they broke your heart or they hurt your feelings. Yeah, the Empress. They broke your heart or they hurt your feelings. So you put that guard up with them. And now they just want you to let it down. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Their heart still desires you. It didn't change. Okay. All right, let us see, let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, this person that feels like them and feminine have unfinished business. What more information do we need about them? What does feminine need to know about this person that feels like they have unfinished business with them? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Whoa, okay. So we have release, purge, decisions, contemplation. Yeah. Okay, we have apology, forgiveness. Yeah, nostalgia, present. See, they don't want this to just stay a memory. They want this to be in their present. They want this to be in their future. Okay? So I just saw Jupiter. They're going to take action. Luck is on their side if they do. Yeah, see, it was a karmic relationship until death tear us apart. Self-care energy. They've been taking better care of themselves, raising their vibration, doing what they have to elevate, stay close to spirit. Okay? Yeah, there's an apology coming from this person. They want your forgiveness. All right, it says surrender, emotional release, clearing, walking away. You walked away because the person didn't know what they wanted to do, whether they wanted to stay or go. It says between two people or two paths to stay or go. Apology, forgiveness, guilt, wants to speak their heart, compassion, emotional confession. All right, everything that Blue said. Nostalgia, memories, missing someone, past life soulmate, the past, present, attracting gratitude, abundance, proactively, tranquility, and success. Okay, so I feel like this person, again, they don't want this to just stay a memory, so I'm going to apologize so that we can make right. Right? I could never apologize. You could just continue to move on with your life. And as that, you know, I could also apologize and you don't have to allow me back in. But either way it goes, this apology, you know, and me speaking my heart to you, yeah, you deserve that much. You deserve that. Because you darn sure didn't deserve to be done dirty. Okay? So we have low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. So it's like you were in this energy, now this is where they are. Raising their vibration so they can meet you where you're at. They feel like you're a very vibrant soul. Okay, remember that Sun card? They want to reciprocate your energy, but they're getting themselves right because this was not it for them. And they want you to know they love you. We have kisses, love, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. All right? So this person is in love and they want another chance. Okay, no one will ever compare to you. So I feel like this person is going to keep trying. Be honest. Yeah, we got distance. This space and distance, they don't like it. You intuitively know that, but yeah, it's your twin flame. Y'all in separation. You intuitively know they don't like it because you don't like it. All right, and I feel like this other situation they have, it was a lot of disharmony, a lot of conflict. Okay, they're longing for you. They feel abandoned right now, heartbroken, a lot of grief. Okay, if you have this person blocked, they really want you to unblock them. But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. This was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair grease.